I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
Race number 8, the final race on the day. A fillies in me has 67 handicap over 1,200 meters. Close of proceedings on the Sunday before we all get ready to watch Springboks in action taking on France in the World Cup. And obviously we're all hoping that the Boks can get the job done and go close to getting a success of defending their crown in that World Cup. But the 8th race on the program, before I get into it, let's have a listen to what Duncan Howells had to say.
French Princess filly with some ability, but unfortunately quite temperamental. Runs to her best ability and controls her mood on the day. Definitely a quartet runner at the weights. Nice draw. I've put blinkers on her this time just to try and sharpen her up in the race. Maybe get her to travel a little bit better and help the rider. If all that comes into fruition, she'll run a big race.
Race number 8, number 1, Aspusturki. I think that this is maybe the one that they all have to beat here, because she's just got 58.5 on the back. She's got a pole position draw, and her last 2 runs, she's finished 4th. She's come from some way back to finish 4th. I think that staying on the turf will certainly assist her. 1,200 meters, no issue whatsoever, and she's 3.5 kgs better off at the weight with her stable companion Chelsea Flower, who had a number on that Mel's Princess run, and I certainly believe that she'll turn the form around. She was only beaten just over a length on that occasion. So Aspusturki, that's going to be the top selection for me in this contest. James De Harbour, he's riding with a lot of confidence at the moment, and I'm sure he would have put a leg over this filly back at home. And I think Aspusturki will go very well here in search of her 3rd career victory. Looking past her, number 9, Maggie Smith. Now, it's not easy for a horse to win straight out the maidens, and I don't like tipping horses straight out the maidens, but she's a filly that I think has got a lot of ability. She ran 2nd on debut behind Harley's Fate on the 20th of July, way back in 2022. She was then taken up to Johannesburg, where she had 1 start, backed into odds-on favourite, failed to deliver, slow over race hung. Given a long layoff, returned back to Wendy Whitehead, where she's found her feet again. She had no right to win last time out, absolutely no right. All you need to do is hop onto YouTube, go on the Gold Circle Racing, search Maggie Smith, and you'll see what I mean when I say she had no right to win last time out. She was way back last, and the way she sort of found her feet and Serena Moodley managed to get her over the line, quite an exciting performance from her to beat Jane's Vision. Now, I know her form line hasn't worked out, but I'm not worried about what was behind her. I think all you can do is win on her return, returning off a layoff where she would have possibly needed the outing. Now, 2 months later, what could have been the reason? Maybe they just hasn't been the right type of races for her. Maybe she's been drawn wide. Maybe she's had a few niggles that they've wanted to sort out with her. Maybe they just want to get her right. Therefore, the 2-month delay. It's going to obviously be interesting to find out why the rest after that victory. But I think she's a horse that needs to be included into the play. 7-1 in the market. She's going to be the 2nd selection for me. I'm going to play around numbers 1 and 9 here. I'll be playing a few swingers, exactors, and those will be the 2 horses for me in this contest. I think when you look past those horses, Chelsea Flower has a chance, and even number 12, Flying the Star, has a chance on her recent form. But I just think that number 9, Maggie Smith, has the most scope for improvement in this contest, and I think she could go on to achieve a rating that's far better of 68. I think she'll win a fair share of races, so she's the 2nd choice. And Aspusturki, she's just got the weight on her side of 58. She's got a pole position draw, so therefore she's going to be the top selection in this contest for me. So 1 and 9, my top 2 selections. Place accumulators, those are going to be the 2 horses for me. Pick 6s, I am tempted to go just those 2 horses. I think I could certainly be safe with those 2. If you're looking for a bit of cover, well then I would suggest include likes of Cinnamon Blush, Chelsea Flower, and Flying the Star. I think and maybe even Kylie's Fate if you are looking for another one. But I think with 1 and 9 you should be safe in the final race on the day. It does look to be quite a competitive card. There's a few earlier races where I think you can maybe narrow your selections down. Some races where you need to go a bit wide. That Asiya Phambili race is quite a crucial race because it's all up to you how you're going to play that race. Are you in the camp of Asiya Phambili, or are you going to look for a bit of cover, look for horses that you want to back up with, and then obviously in the back end a race like race number 8 where I'm happy to take my chances with just 2 horses. You could be wanting to go a bit wider, and I think the race on the day is no doubt the Pink Drive Michaelmas handicap. Adabar in action, Cape Eagle after a fantastic last winter season. Airways Law back on show. It's all set to be a great day's racing out at Hollywoodbets Greyville on Sunday. It is of course the Pink Drive race day in awareness for breast cancer, so hopefully all goes according to plan for you on Sunday. Hopefully it's a profitable one. Hopefully I've managed to guide you in the right direction and you can make yourself lots of cash and find yourself in the winner's queue. All the best, guys, with racing on Sunday out at Hollywoodbets Greyville. I trust it will go your way and you can find yourself smiling after the 8 races on the program.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.